What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another score card reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. It's weird doing that with you right there. I'm not gonna
know,
lie.
and I was
it's a little awkward.
I was giving you the space to just go, and you are really energetic.
Dude, it's all synthetic. Your Red Bull and Adderall, baby. Let's get it. Look, we're focused is what I'm trying to say. You get me? Welcome to the very first Tuesday where I'm having the GSGang quality DJ lives come and post up with us. I'm going to make them work. So sometimes we'll do some interview clips and stuff like that where we give y'all some behind the scenes stuff. Right now, I kind of just picked a handful of reactions that I had on my list that I want to get like another person a chance to give you their opinion of. And AndyQuarl was someone that I had my eyes on for a while now. So this cat was in a cipher that I did.
Wait. Where's he from?
Niger.
Okay.
He's from Nigeria. And he was in a cipher. I believe it was the Tribe of Judah cipher. And I remember I made like a comment while he was doing it. And like I'm not sure. I don't think he got the MVP for that one. But I do remember making a comment where it was like, "Yo, I think he probably makes good music." I think the cipher might not have been his like, you know what I'm saying, his forte, like the energy and shit like that. But like, I remember saying like, man, I bet you he makes good music. So this is my chance to dive into it. I thought, what better way than also, you know, expose lies to some of the shit that he's going to be going through and doing all the quality assurance and stuff.
Happy to be exposed to. Does that sound right? Is that a...
Happy to be exposed to? No, that doesn't sound right.
No. I'm happy.
It's like I want to be flashed, right? So yeah, so this is going to be Lige learning how to, the verbiage that we use when, you know, going over music theory, what we like, what we don't like, give you guys a different perspective and how we score shit. So as we go and break down the scores and everything like that too, we'll give you some insight in how my brain works versus how somebody else thinks about it, so on and so forth. So this will be fun.
I'm ready for it.
Cool. And we haven't done any prep work on that, so that's all organic, baby. You're gonna see how this goes. Let's get into it. We do a little bridge now into reaction. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, little bell notification guy. We got to eat, baby. That's how we do it every time. You get used to it. Normally I would put the headphones on now. We would get in. We just doing. So the other thing to keep in mind is when I have somebody else here, I don't know how to set it up to where we can both listen off headsets. So this is all coming through the speakers, which may affect the quality on certain songs. Keep that in mind when viewing the reaction. Anything else from you?
No, I'm ready.
Are you excited?
I am.
I don't know what the vibe of this is. I don't know.
It looks very deep. Like, look at the thumbnail. That looks like he has a message about some shit. And that he's bringing his people with him, but it's like a dark message because you see like stuff is on fire, it's burning, and even the title is godly. Like whatever is fucked up in that image, it's gonna be okay.
Is it burning though? Because look at it, like it's all smoky, like it was burning, right? Like this is like the aftermath, like he's walking through the aftermath of some shit.
Yeah, it could still be burning, you know, where there's smoke.
You right? This is gonna be fun. Normally I'm just talking to myself. This is weird. All right, we're gonna get into it. You ready?
Let's go.
If you need me to pause or anything like that, just fucking either hit the space bar or just tell me, like nudge me, and we'll pause it. All right, let's get into it. Jazz vibes?
Production.
I dress me properly. Been cocky on my life, go with this energy. Blacking out all competitions, they are dead to me. I'm talking class, body talking about these choruses. My boss level, we are both money levels. Sophisticated with confidence, ooh, some killing devils. Clapping powers, making move from the throne level.
Alright, couple things point out right away. I gotta bring it back. Now I know what we're in for. It's definitely like, this is giving me novel vibes. We gotta put you on a novel. Oh my god. This is my shit. What's your vibes right now? What are you thinking?
I think he's going to be a little more lyrical. I don't know if he's going to produce hard bars as much as he's going to like send a message. Like I'm getting big message vibes that I got to clock in and listen to the whole scheme, hear where he's coming from.
All right. I like it. I like definitely the jazz ambience definitely gives you like that dark room music kind of vibe right off the bat, like you're in the club. I think his voice pairing with the vocals from the female on the fucking track is definitely sounding 100% on point. But the thing that stood out to me so far the most is listen to like how he's using his pitch control, right, while he's rapping to like kind of like really, really float on the fucking beat. Like really listen to like the tonality of his voice as he's going, and like he's hitting the rhyme patterns like directly on this like carry up lump beat. Like listen to this shit. Like, it's actually fire. I'm a sucker for this shit, dog.
I dress me properly. Been cocky all my life, go with this energy. Blacking out all competitions, they are dead to me. I'm talking class, but they talking about these choruses. My boss level, we are both model levels. Sophisticated with confidence, ooh, some killing devils. Clapping pounds, making move from the throne level. Cherry picking with the Jews, I'm on the diamond level. I'm the brain, pinky, we're taking no value whatever day. For me, I'm hanging with the booze, y'all play safe, silly. I'm claustrophobic, trying to live in space where the sun is on my black and black. They can never see me coming. You need a moment to breathe. The hardest level in the game is not a problem to me. It's self-confidence and talking about my next walk. But I take pride when I look over my next walk. Pride, this is godly. A living classic.
Alright, the idea of having the hook be something that he's letting breathe, I'm 100% in on that. What was your thoughts on the verse? First of all, how is it with the accents and stuff like that? Because I know my ears are a lot more attuned to foreign music than yours are. Easy to understand, harder to understand. Did you get everything? Was there something that was like missing? Like, what's your overall vibe?
So the accent does create a little bit of a speed bump for me, but that goes away as soon as you clock in. Like, okay, it's a little harder for me to understand. Let me fucking listen. That's as far as it goes. I'm enjoying the young lady doing the ad-libs.
Yeah.
I really like, she has a voice. She has a beautiful, deep, soulful voice. So just hearing her just pop in, just to catch your attention, like, I like that. His rhyme scheme syllables, yes. Yes, he is definitely on beat. It is beautiful. Letting the beat breathe for a chorus.
I'm telling you, that's the part of, like, he has a lot of word jumble, right? Like, there's a lot of words, verbiage that's being put into his verse. Mm-hmm. He doesn't let anything breathe during the verse. Like, he gets started and he just goes the entire time. So, like, not then putting a complex fucking hook onto it, you know what I mean, gives you time, like, during this is like you're processing your favorite lines and shit like that from the fucking verse, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it creates this really, really good dichotomy of the track where it's like, listen, think about it. Listen, think about it type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be a clean your palate. It could be a decompress.
Right.
It could be a just fucking enjoy this beat because it costs a little bit. Like, that's a nice little ensemble.
Yeah, you gonna get all this. Listen to these vocal runs, my guy. You're right. Bring us back a little bit. Let's enjoy this hook.
A living classic. This is godly.
Novel one's good.
A living classic. God level with this lyrical calisthenics. Chopping the beats, colonizing with the way I do it. Drop the classic EP, still on the classic feeling. My next project already got a bunch of classics in it. What class with his artistry? Even the devil doesn't wanna be my adversary. Top dog, I'm never on the leash. I got my lady on my side, I would say, blessed with his penmanship.
I like when the personality comes out on the fucking, like, I don't know. It makes me smile. Like, he don't sound forced at all. He sounds real fucking comfortable in his element right now. Like, this is definitely his bag.
Okay.
Like, definitely. Maybe it's because I heard him before. You know what I'm saying? I'm, like, comparing it, like, subconsciously to how I heard him on the Cypher and shit like that. Like, he sounds way more in his element on this shit. Like,
he
this
sounds
is like
absolutely comfortable, yes.
I need a haymaker. I need a good merch quote. That's what I need. I need, like, one of those big bars. But musically, this is hitting so far. He seems like he's on point with this shit.
Even the devil doesn't wanna be my adversary. Top dog, I'm never on the leash. I got my lady on my side, I would say, blessed with his penmanship. It works smooth, I created my own armory. And God being took interest to me. Clearly why he put himself in every part of me. For the record, I make dope records. Stacking up my catalog, flooded with good records. Your top 5 steady if I'm not in the conversation. Who does it better? We bring it that lyrical sensation. This is godly. living classic. This is godly. A living classic.
What's your setting? Where does it put you at? This is by this point in the track. This is generally where I'm like, cool. Like for me, this would be like hookah bar music. Like this putting me in like a lounge type shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got a drink in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Shorty sound like she live right there singing. I got him coming up, the vocals on the. You know what I'm saying? Like it's putting me like in all that. Like, what does this transport you at all? Like what does this make you think of?
This takes me to driving down the expressway, windows open, just relaxing, being introspective. Like I got a long ride ahead of me.
That's real interesting.
Yeah.
That's so opposite from me. Like I get closed, smoky room, like jazz hall type vibe, like hookah bar. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at. And you're talking about windows down in the whip. I'm assuming like sun out and shit like that.
Oh yes.
Like, that's what. See, this is why it's so good to have another voice here and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I end every single reaction that we do. Like, do you agree? Do you disagree? Like, let me know like what your thoughts are. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, so it's interesting that you this took you someplace else entirely.
Yeah, like the way everything comes together, it's like, yes, lounge, but more so be by yourself and hear and relax. Like I'm not vibing with anybody else around me. I'm just here. I'm just like I don't know. It's giving. It's giving.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's giving solitude. It's giving by myself, just going on a trip, taking it back, preparing almost.
If this came on and you were like while you were like driving or something like that, would you turn it off or would you fuck with this and like?
Oh, I'd fuck with it. Absolutely. This is, and I had this thought. This is radio ready.
I do agree with that. This to me, this sounds more commercial. Like I said, like I would expect this to come on the fucking radio or something like that, like while I'm out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in a social environment, shit like that. I agree.
It's built properly. The ad-libs are there. A
little long. You're probably not getting a 4-minute song like on the radio, but they'll play half of it.
They will absolutely play a 4-minute song on the radio.
I don't listen to the radio. I remember I know 320 is usually like the sweet spot. And then anything over that usually gets like cut off before the end. Like they cut the fade out or whatever the last bridge is and shit.
A big thing about radio is the time slots. So if they have time for a 4-minute song, they'll play it. But a lot of times they don't. What I'm thinking about is like the DJ mixes. So like when a DJ gets on the radio, what's he going to play? What's going to help him out? What's going to be structured where he can cut off the first verse, the second verse, play the second verse, and go into the third verse?
You can pick this up wherever.
Exactly.
You can pick this up wherever. Absolutely.
It's very flexible. It's very structured.
Such a good fucking dynamic to this.
Time checking is time wasting the time checking. The fourth setting, the live setting, Salim setting. They wanna track, same pattern while I pay setting. I hope you copy, no copy what I'm just checking. We sleep on sleep, no slipping, we awake dreaming. The string walk, no animation, this is no Disney. We better take over the world, stay awake, pinky. The brain behind this is the vision that we're boy giving. This cat's about to be a blow to all of these rappers. I'm taking over of the neck and giving distance. Put up the 2 fingers, going goes, I hope you get it. I'm really sorry if you're done, forget about it. Clearly I am heaven sent. My cologne come with the presence of good atmosphere. That's what you get when you just finish worshiping. Only brother but his grace he invests in me godly. And living classic.
Or Jesus bars.
Yeah. There was a lot of like giving grace study shit in there. You'll actually find out.
And living classic.
Her vocal runs are fire. Little scat singing at the end.
I mean, you got to the whole thing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like I'm with it. I wasn't knocking it. I'm fucking with it. All right. So here's where we pull up the scorecard. We get small or we small. How's this gonna work? All right, look, this will still work out perfect for us. I wasn't sure if we'd have to adjust this at all. So we'll be off to the side, and they'll be able to see the whole scorecard as we break it down. All right. So let's break this down. Technically, we are brand new. So the way that I do this, in order for us to be a fan of you on this channel, you got to catch at least 3 of them. AndyQuarl didn't quite, like I said, MVP's really the only one taking it for a cipher. Everybody else that's on it, even if they do phenomenal, isn't really getting the nod for it. So technically, he's 0 for 0 right now. So with this joint, for me, would you say this was like a tick for you or no? Like yes, this is a good tick. Like yeah, 1 for 1 or 0 for 1. What are you thinking?
1 for 1. I really enjoy him.
I agree. 1 for 1. This was fire. Target audience. Do you feel as though you are the target audience for this one?
Yeah.
I agree. Like I said, this is so specifically my shit. Like, you put me in the fucking dark room music, jazz environment, with some vocal runs. He was floating on the fucking beat the whole time. Like, come on, man. Proper setting. So I'm still going, like, hookah bar. And then you're saying whip music. So when we do it together, we'll put, like, both of our shit in there. And I think we both agreed that this should be judged under the guise of a radio hit. Right? So what does that mean? That means when we're going down and we're going to be going through, like, the bars and shit like that, it's being compared to other radio songs. You're not comparing this to the new Merkham's joint that just dropped on fucking Kev. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, like, that's how we're going to do this. So, bars or lyrics, out of 25, what would you give this out of 25?
25 being the highest score.
25
bars,
being, like, Ordinary Love Shit 4.
And lyrics. Let's say 18. 18's a good score. You must watch my shit. Okay, I see you, my guy. I would go, so 18 is my normal score. I would probably round that up to a solid 20 as a radio hit, just because I do feel like there's a lot less emphasis on like bar heavy type shit when it comes to the radio stuff. But a lot of his stuff, he wasn't throwing punchlines. He was doing a lot of wordplay. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would say, like take the word record and, like, flip it, like, 3 different ways and shit like that. Like, the way he was writing isn't necessarily, like, conducive to... Number one, if I had headphones on, would have been way different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, would have been way different with headphones on versus, like, through the speaker type ambience. So we'll meet in the middle. We'll call it 19. You cool with that? Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Well, that's not enough.
That's an asterisk.
All right, delivery of vocals.
Now that's fucked, because are we judging just him?
No, so it's for the track.
For the track?
Yeah.
Then that's a cool 22. Because she came through.
And I was thinking like 23, so we'll call it a 22.5. And not only that, but I think they complemented each other so well. Like, at no point in time did it feel like they were competing for who was in the fucking foreground or nothing like that.
No, she was definitely very supportive.
Everything,
but still had her own lane.
Facts. Salute to yo, who is she? Who is she? Like, put Andy, I see you, my guy, but come on. Give us the plug. Beat selection. Alright, for me would be 15 out of 15. What would you give the beat selection?
That's a 15?
It's 15's the max. 15 out of 15.
For beat selection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing about the beat that annoyed me. I can listen to that beat over and over again. And
no. I didn't know it was out of 15. I thought it was out of 25.
Yeah. No, it's out of 15. So that's why I'm telling you, like, it's going to go 15, 15, 10, 10.
Okay. 15.
15 out of 15? Cool.
That was absolutely perfect. That was a beautiful beat.
Like, that song was wrote to that beat. Like, that wasn't like, oh, there's a verse I got in my back pocket. Let's just throw this on something. Sound quality mixing, for me, again, 15 out of 15. Wasn't nothing that I heard that, like, made me feel like this was, like, bad.
I think his vocals were a little too high compared to the beat. Like, it's weird because a lot of my issues with a lot of songs is that the beat is too loud and the vocals are too low. I think his
vocals... the other way around?
Yeah. Okay.
So out of 15, what would you give it?
12.
12?
Yeah.
15? We'll call it a 13.5. Effectiveness. So this is out of 10. 1 to 10, simple and plain. How likely is this song to make you want to listen to another song by this artist?
10.
10 out of 10 for you?
Yes.
I would say for me it would probably be like a solid 8.5, I was thinking. I'll give it like a 9. We'll call it a 9. 9
I'm
out of 10.
very curious about the rest of his catalog. Absolutely.
And then enjoyability. This is exactly what it sounds like. 1 to 10. How much did you just enjoy listening to the song?
I did. It was out of 10, 8.
Yeah, 8. I was thinking 9 again. We'll call it an 8.5. That's a look, man. 87.5. That's our score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. Is there anything that you would add and take away points for miscellaneous? I don't really use this too often. It's usually for like music videos and shit. But if there's anything that you're like, hey, here's a note, positive or negative, take this 1 point and run with it.
2 points.
Or 2. He's just making his own rules.
I'm making my own rules. 2 points for the artistry behind the chorus.
Just the artistic direction
yes,
to let it breathe.
Just like we're gonna play on it. We're gonna give people time to enjoy the beat. I want you to sing so your voice is constantly there. I'm gonna say a few things, but we're gonna let it breathe. I like that. That was because, like you said, the verse was very lyrical heavy. Had a lot going on, word flips and all that. He was going in. It was just really nice. You gotta appreciate that on some level.
And you giving 2 points for that?
I mean, can I give him 2 points?
You can do whatever you want.
2 points then.
2 points. Let's go. All right, 89.5 is Elijah's score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go. That was fire.